That's the best war chant in sports. I love that one. My buddies and I actually did it at a wedding last summer. Everyone in the crowd joined in during the procession. The marriage is thriving. Yeah. Thriving is the case for the worst bowl, Comal County Clash. New Braunfels Canyon and New Braunfels. Every year this game draws a crowd in the thousands. Many of these kids grew up with each other. Now they're either Cougars or Unicorns. Both entering though tonight 1-0. Off the early screen, Cameron Pitts opening possession on the home turf. Jailbreak gets a nice block here. 174, get downfield. Cut it up. Pitts on the move inside Cougar territory with a little bit of cutback sauce on the side. Pitts is fired up. This is a rivalry game. Flip that rock which way? That way. That sets up Brock Stewart on the doorstep. He punches it in. Too cool for the receiving gloves. Doesn't even need them. A couple tarps off bros right there. Bandanas on sale at Buc-ee's. $4.99. On the checkout counter. Back the other way. Canyon looking to respond. They're going to respond all right, but with unicorn points. My horn can pierce the sky. It's Rocco DeSanto, the pick six. I think Bill Taylor went to high school with that guy.
Rocco!
In the end zone for the pick six. But Canyon not going down without a fight. Watch this shifty return here by Check's notes, Jacob Rodriguez. Same name as our producer in the control room. Here he is off the kickoff with the controls. I like that shiftiness right there. That one sets up very next play. Canyon, the throwback. Everybody going one way, the skin going the other. Knocks forward, hits an open Josh Wood, 14-8. We've got a bit of a ball game, but the Unicorns would run away with it. They blow the barn doors off of it. Brock Stewart punch it right up the gut. The worst bowl with extra mustard going in the way of the Unicorns. 41-15, Braunfels 2-0. Our game of the week, not necessarily a backseat, but Johnson and Piper, playoff teams from a season ago. Piper coach Nick Rogers called Johnson the most athletic team on their schedule. Homie wasn't lying. Off the counter, Rayshawn Hurt. Hurt's so good if you're a Jaguar. Hurt actually started his high school career at Reagan. Johnson coach T.P. Miller hitting the transfer portal. But ensuing Piper drive, we're going to beat you over the top. I told him 15 times, make it out to Cash. This is Cash Lancaster who gets behind the secondary. Tyler Lacombe put it on the money. 7 apiece. Little tuba action here from Johnson. Yeah, how about the woodwind? Ooh, synchronization on the French horns. At halftime, 10-7 Johnson. The story in this game is the Jaguars' defense. They weren't allowing any inches from Piper. Cam McDuffie blowing it up in the flat there. And then the interception here from Ethan Wheelwright. These are a bunch of hawks back there in the Johnson secondary. Guys looking for the rock all afternoon long. They had 3 interceptions. Johnson up by 9. Waning seconds to this ball game. Looks like the Jaguars going to get it done. Roosevelt and East Central. Desperate squads, both sitting at 0-1. Who's going to get there first? How about big hits? Esteban Ortegon, Roosevelt blowing up the screen. Dudes eating their Wheaties this morning on defense. Getting defensive on the highlights tonight. But next play, East Central. That's Jay Crosby to Keontre Davis. They break the seal, do the Hornets. Then it's all East Central. Watch this grab from Joseph Kelly. Oh! Poster, and then watch this step over here. Disrespectful. That's 15 yards on Sundays. New rule. Very next play. This is just the launch codes. Jay Crosby to Jatarius Nichols toe tap. It's 13-0 Hornets. Buzz. Joe Hubbard, terribly nice guy, the East Central head coach. Roosevelt trying to create some magic. I'll tell you who came to play tonight for the Rough Riders. That's 85. Detarian Brown gets 1 reception, and then very next play, this dude took the bus. He's like, listen, where my dogs at? I'm coming here to get some touchdowns. 13-7 Rough Riders trying to close this margin here on the road. That's a long voyage out there to East Central. But in the end, the buzz just too much. Juan Villarreal, 43-13, the 30-piece dub for East Central. That's a lot of push-ups. Pectoralis minor. Moving on. Madison. Harlan Hawks are 1-0. Madison 0-1. Remember, Madison's got that stud wideout, Jordan Clay. First drive for Harlan, quarterback keeper Aldrich Trotter. He's one of the best signal callers in the Alamo City. Sets him up on the doorstep. And then very next play, Gavori Graham, the TCU Horned Frogs commit. Pay dirt, touchdown, 7-0. Harlan gets the football back. Trotter, oh, we're going the other way. Madison Sean Park comes up with the Oski, puts it on the doorstep. My favorite player in this game is DeCorian McMillan, not for the 1-yard score, but watch the Selly. He's going to get flagged for it, but hit that. Oh, that's an extra pay up. We're going to move the kickoff back 15 yards. Referees didn't want to have any fun. We're going to slow it down. What do we call that, Phil Taylor?
All right, a little stink a leg.
Save it for the Cowboys dance hall. Yeah. Move it back 15 yards. Here's a punt, though, from Harlan. They're going to have to do a little bit of work to close this one out. They're up by 4. Muff punt there, you see, gives them the rock back, and the Hawks would punch it into the ensuing possession. But how do we feel about the good moves out there, these kids?
I'm telling you, man, that's good stuff.
Do we get that off the TikTok? I don't know. You're the one with $3.
The TikTok, indeed. Man, some great action tonight.
Good action, fun action.
Friday night
good
football.
Action tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, UTSA.
Birds, Bobcats.
Birds, Bobcats. All right.